Every quarterback will throw the ball differently. You'll notice some quarterbacks have funkier looking throwing motions, and others, it just looks so smooth. At the end of the day, the goal is to get the ball from point A to point B. After doing some research and studying quarterbacks, I came across something astonishing, and I had to come share it with you guys. I noticed that at some point, the best quarterbacks in the world changed their throwing motion. Let's first start from the beginning. We used to be taught to get that high release and step into our throws. This led to an issue with many quarterbacks.
When I was 27, I almost retired from the game of football because of elbow pain.
When you force a high release and step into it, this causes arm and elbow pain. The greatest quarterback of all times, Tom Brady, noticed that, and he decided to make a change. Early on in his career, Tom Brady had those inefficient movement patterns. Later on in his career, Tom Brady became more of a rotational passer. This took pressure off of his arm. You could see, instead of leaning at release, he was more upright and level through his shoulders. Thanks to these adjustments, later on in his career, when he was past 40, he could still sling the rock. Next, we have Aaron Rodgers. Coming out of Cal Berkeley, he used to hold the ball high and tight on a shelf. As his mechanics evolved in his NFL career, he became the thrower we all love to watch. He relaxed his ball carriage, holding it more in the middle of his chest, and this made his throwing motion a lot more smooth. Don't get it twisted though. Coming out of college, he already had a strong arm. He watched Brett Favre and kept striving to improve. He relaxed his ball carriage and his throwing motion became even more efficient. Next, we have Josh Allen. Coming out of college, he would lean into his throws. When he made it to the NFL, he improved his mechanics.
Now, in terms of mechanics, I think I've gotten drastically different from when I first came out.
Right.
I've tried to turn more into a rotational thrower, and I used to be kind of a
over-the-top
linear
guy
thrower, right? So I'm like throwing off a mound, and you'd look at some pictures in college, and there's sometimes I'm like this.
Yeah.
You heard it from the man himself, just in case you didn't believe me.
Got him!
Oh, you thought we were finished? There's even more quarterbacks that fix their motion. Next, we have Lamar Jackson. In his rookie season, he would lean into his throws. Later in his career, he became more of a rotational passer. He maintained a neutral spine position and level shoulders.
Not bad for a running back.
Now there's me. I even made these changes. I used to lean into it, force myself to have a high release. I would still throw the ball accurately, but I had a lot of arm pain. I decided to rewire my movement patterns like all the greats did, and this improved my ability to throw the football. Like, I can even do no-look passes now. That's crazy.
Okay.
This does take a lot of repetition and practice to rewire your mechanics. But if I can do it, you can do it.
Yup.